This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, I'm Lauren Satterway with the NC Medicaid EHR Incentive Program, and welcome back for program year 2020. If you're ready to get started with this year's attestations, we have some tips to make it a successful program year. For starters, before you begin your attestation, update your information on CMS's registration and attestation system. If you've changed your practice location, if you've updated your certified EHR technology, if you've changed who's going to be receiving the payment, or if your name has changed, visit CMS's RNA system and update that information accordingly. As a reminder, it may take up to 2 business days for that updated information to reflect in NCMEPS. Also, make sure that the information that you entered on CMS's RNA system matches the information that's on file with NCTRACS, and also update that information as needed before you attest. If you've updated your NCID username on ncid.nc.gov since either creating your NCMIPS account or since last logging on to NCMIPS, update your username on NCMIPS using the NCID username update tool. And if you have any questions or need help with your NCID, if you're having issues logging on with your NCID, contact their help desk using the information found on this slide. When attesting in program year 2020, all EPs will be attesting to Stage 3 Meaningful Use, or MU, with a 2015 edition of Certified EHR Technology. Make sure to work with your vendor to ensure that you can capture and report on the MU measures that are specified by CMS. If you have any questions about the MU objectives and measures, refer to the CMS specification sheets for additional information. The spec sheets are actually what we use when we have a question about an objective, so they're a great resource to have around when you're testing. We have a link to them on our website, but they're also on CMS's website as well. In program year 2020, CMS is still allowing all EPs to use a 90-day MU reporting period. So that means your MU data will come from a consecutive 90 days in calendar year 2020 in which you demonstrated meaningful use of your certified EHR technology. You should be able to run a report in your EHR to see if you met MU before attesting. So work with your vendor if you need help running that report. Unlike last year, CMS is now allowing all EPs to use a 90-day CQM reporting period. So even if you met MU in a prior program year, you can still attest using a 90-day CQM reporting period. And that means that your CQM data will come from a consecutive 90-day period in calendar year 2020. Here's a patient volume tip. If you were paid for program year 2019 using patient volume reporting from calendar year 2019, you have the option to use that same patient volume reporting period when you attest in program year 2020. You don't have to, but it's an option. When you attest, please use the Stage 3 MU attestation guide. The guide is updated each year, and we update them based off of system changes or provider feedback, so be sure to use them when you attest. We always suggest attesting early. Not only does it give us time to review the attestation and assist you, but if there are discrepancies, it allows you the time to fix them. So all providers do have until April 30th, 2021 to submit a program year 2020 attestation. But if you submit by February 28th, 2021, we will guarantee to review your submission before the close of the program year. Just a friendly reminder, be sure to save all your documentation for at least 6 years after you attest in case you're selected for a post-payment audit. All the websites I referenced today can be found as a link below. But if you have any questions about this year's attestation, send an email to us at ncmedicaid.hit@dhhs.nc.gov. And to all the returning providers and practices, welcome back and congrats on returning for another incentive payment.